Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Florida Gators.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical.
Going for it all. Upstairs he's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign posted. First and goal and a chance for the first touchdown of the game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
When you go into the locker room at halftime, coaches usually have a very simple message. They tell you what they want from you in the second half. I like what they told their players. Apparently, they're going to run the football. They're going to come out and commit to that in this second half.
Let's it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football.
Touchdown, Gators! They take the lead here in the second half.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick its way and find some room on that return. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Ball lofted up for grabs and is picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now on second down. Right back to it. There's a crease. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gator! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And man, they have flipped this game in the third quarter quickly. They've got hot, man. Both sides of the football working together, getting stops. The offense now, Palmer, putting another touchdown drive together. They are in fuego.
Yeah, you got to give their coaching staff, David, credit as well, because they made some really good adjustments at halftime. They were having some trouble in the first half. They've tweaked some things schematically, both on offense and defense. And you're right, they look like a completely different team here in the second half.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Allen. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. This time he wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Came up just inches short on first down. Now just a few links to go here on second. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wolverines will call. Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. Makes the tackle really strong. Disciplined job. And now we have one period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. So first down will open up the final period. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There's a little room there. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Got a man. It's Marsh. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the draw. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. This time he wants to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Wants to throw on first down. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. Quick with the spin move. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the big fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Sticks it in his belly. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this would... Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Lynch. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going long. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackle.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Lynch. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right slot. Nice job.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds. But
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking for the completion. At the 35, he's loose. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arch is going to throw for it. Looking for a huge play. Picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the quick grab. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense...
Makes the grab and room to run. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the